So this is the first live stream. First was this. Uh, I hope you guys have the link. This was generative AI roadmap and everything. This was the second live stream, AI masterclass, AI agent masterclass. This was the third live stream, vibe coding, and today is the fourth live stream, which is like this. So first of all, there's an introduction to AI agent. This is like very crisp, very short. Then we'll build apps together. This is no this is no theory. This is just practical. I'll just build that in front of you. Then I'll show you some agents that I built with these multi-agent teams. So basically, I built a team of 5 AI agents. Just one of the agents were this computer use AI agents. So it was the entire app was not built on computer use, but one part of it was built on computer use AI agents, right? Then I'll just tell them what type of startups are being built with the help of browser use AI agents, so that you can go and have a look. If you're trying to build a startup or something, I think it would be a good go if you can just go and just use them, right? So that's today's agenda. If you want me to cover something else, you can post that in the chat and I can just pick that up from there, right? Just post that in the chat and I'll just pick that up. That would be fine with me, right? So these are the today's agendas. If you want to have a look of the videos that I've done, like the previous videos, just go here and just go to live section. So these are the three videos. These are the three live that I've done, right? I don't know why. I'm very surprised by the fact that this live stream has 7.2k views. Like in the live stream there was like 30, 40 people maximum, but this has 7.2k views. This is doing good than most of my actual videos that I posted. I'm very surprised by the fact, right? So yeah, and this video alone has increased like 1,000 subscribers for me, this video alone. So very surprised by the fact, right? So let's do this. I'll just post today's video as well. In case you're not pursuing, you can just go there and use it. What are browser agents? Let's start with that. Any questions before I start? Any questions before I start? Anything that you want me to cover? Any questions? Just type that in the chat and we'll just take that up. Cool. That's okay. Right. So let's start with the AI agent introduction. So AI agents, everyone knows the autonomous system to take power. If we give the autonomy to an AI to take some power, to take some action, then it's called AI agent. Now what we are trying to do is we are letting AI control our normal PC. Like this is our PC. We are letting AI control our normal PC, and it can control and do stuff that we can do, like click off a button, play videos, go to any website. I'll just show that in front of you, but this is what we are going to build today, right? This is how we are going to build it today, right? So this is the entire thing. So these are AI agents that can use browser. How do we build those agents? We'll use a repository called browser use, right? So if you want to have a flavor of how these two things work, I'm sharing two links with you so that you can also go and experience these things, right? You can experience these things in chat as well. So please go and use these things. No API key, nothing is required. Just go, a browser will open and you can use it. I will not use it. I will build my own AI agent which can use all these things. So this is the browser use repository that we'll be going to using, like that we'll use today, right? And this is an open source repository. So as you can see, all the code is out there. You can use all the models out there, right? And this is how you install it. So installation has 3 or 4 steps. I'll just let you know that steps. But this repository, this is a startup. This is a Y Combinator startup, as far as I know. No, yeah, this is a Y Combinator startup, and it enables you to build browser agents, right? So this is how it works. So now, yeah, let's go into the VS Code and just start building some stuff. Let's just not wait it. Uh, right. So give me one sec. Right, I open up this because I wanted to show you a lot of things which we can do directly. So don't worry, this API key I'll demolish, so don't want to worry. I'm just putting it here because so that you can go in, like it's easy for you to understand the code, right? So how did I come to this code? Let's talk about that. uh, Right. So let's start from the very basics. Let's not jump to directly things. So first of all, for installing this for using browse for building browser agents, what you need to do is you need to have a requirements.txt, right? And there are some requirements before you go and use this browser agent. First of all, what you're trying to do is we are trying to build a very simple browser agent. It's just like 10 lines of code. I'll show you how to do it. It's just 10 lines of code. You will require an API key, number one. Second, you will have to install these repositories. You will have to do pip install. So pip install r requirements.txt. One requirement is browser based, which is the repository that we'll use. Second is playwright, which is a automation repository, which is a browser repository. After you have installed these two commands, then you have to run this command, playwright install chromium. Now what it is, so basically our AI agent will use our Chrome browser. Now for using our Chrome browser, we have to install Chromium browser. We have to install this, like we have to give authority to this playwright command to use Chromium, right? This is what we have to do. So this install this command, then we have to use it, like. And thereafter, let's go and just directly jump to a AI agent, and then we can understand how do you build this. So very simple steps. Just understand it. Just follow along if you want. I think you can follow along with me as well. Just do pip install browser base, pip install playwright, and then after you have installed these two pip commands, run this command. Right? Just a simple line. That's it. Then thereafter, what you can do is uh, go to the go to this section, go to readme of this section, and just copy this. Then maybe I'll just show you the code. Yeah, let me show you the code. Yeah, you can just copy this code. This is the code that you need. That's it. This is the task, right? And you can add your LLM GPT-4o and just add colon API key just like this, uh, for importing your API key this, right? API key like this, and there you are good to go. Now it's the same code, but I've structured it more so that you guys can understand, right? So first of all, there are very simple steps install, like very simple steps to build a browser agent. It's very simple. Anyone can do it. Like if you are not from a tech background, I would suggest you to use two softwares that I sent you in the chat. You can just try and use that. So basically, they do the same work, but with the help of a UI. So yeah, you can just try that. But all of you who are technical, you have to just use this code. That's it. And I'll just try to do that in front of you, right? I'll just right, let's I'll just give another query, but let's understand the code first. Very simple. I'm just importing these few things. Then langchain for chat OpenAI, like this is for OpenAI. That because I can use anything. I can use Gemini as well. I can use Anthropic, DeepSeek, whatever I want to use, I can use it. And this is how you use it. You can just see the documentation. You can just add an OpenAI key, and you can just check out their documentation for the full thing, right? You can just check out their complete documentation. They have given the complete documentation in the quick start page. They have this given. So I'll just share that in the chat so that you guys can go. uh, AJ asking, do you need to be the computer use agent? So this is basically for building products, yes. But if you want to use it via UPI, via UI, I have sent two links above. One is browser .autogrid.ai. One is Kua browser.browserbase. So I think you can use that. That would be pretty much helpful to you. But yes, a primary requirement is that you know a basic of coding, because it's just 10 line of code. That's it. You don't have to understand it. Just 10 lines of code, right? So right now I let AI control my computer in front of you. My hands will be here and you can see it just working somehow, right? So let's just say it something, right? Uh, Make my trip. What is the website for Make My Trip? What is what is the link? Okay, MakeMyTrip.global. Cool. Go to MakeMyTrip.global and find me flights from Delhi to Srinagar on 30th May. Okay, so this is the command. Now simple steps are, first step is that you have to import your libraries. Then you have to give your API key, which is this in this case. Obviously, you are not able to see the full API key, which is cool. Then you have to install your LM. This can be anything, Gemini, DeepSeek, whatever you want to use. How do you use it? Please go to the documentation and just see everything. Like you can just see all the different types of cycles, different types of things out there. Then you have to give your task, whatever you want the browser agent to do. Then you have to initialize the task with this line, and that's it. These are the few lines. I've copied the entire code from the quick start only, so you don't have to write. Just go to quick start of this repo and you can just do it. Now let me run this for you so that you can see it in action. Right. So as you can see, a browser opened in front of you. My hands are here. I'm not controlling my computer. See how it does. Right. Now there's a pop-up. I don't know. So basically now controls have exited from me. I have no control over what it is doing. Right. द एजेंट हैज टू टेक डिसीजंस बाय इटसेल्फ. जो डिसीजन होंगे वो अपने आप से लेगा, मेरा कोई योगदान नहीं है इसके अंदर. अगर वो क्लिक करना चाहता है तो वो क्लिक करेगा, नहीं करना चाहता तो पता नहीं क्या करेगा, मुझे भी नहीं पता. तो मैंने कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं दिया. दिस इज द फुली ऑटोनोमस एजेंट एंड इवन आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू. So if agent is trapped in between, maybe my instructions were wrong, maybe the website that I gave was wrong. So it's completely dependent on how the agent perceives it, because it's not in my hands now. The agent has it. So what it is doing is behind the scenes is कि every screenshot on my screen is clicked and then sent to OpenAI. OpenAI gives the instruction, analyzes those screenshot. It's like चैट जीपीटी को screenshot दे रहे हैं, वो एनालाइज कर रहा है कि स्क्रीन पे क्या है, देन नेक्स्ट एक्शन वहां से बता रहा है. उसके हिसाब से कंप्यूटर डिसाइड कर रहा है कि क्या नेक्स्ट एक्शन लेना है. राइट. सो इन दिस केस जैसे आप देख रहे हो वो एजेंट फंस गया है क्योंकि ये पॉपअप आ गया सामने. अब ये पॉपअप को क्लिक नहीं कर पा रहा, वो कैंसिल नहीं कर पा रहा. इसलिए देखो यहाँ पे आपको मैं दिखाता हूँ. देखो होकर है वो स्टेप 14 तक आ गया और वो फेल हो गया क्योंकि विजिबल स्टोर इज नॉट विजिबल येट, इसलिए वो फेल हो गया. इसलिए हमारे को अब क्या करना पड़ेगा, ये ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा कि जो भी हम वेबसाइट दें उसको ये बताएं एग्जैक्टली. सो बेसिकली हम इंसान तो बहुत स्मार्ट होते हैं बट एआई एजेंट्स आर नॉट दैट स्मार्ट. सो वी हैव टू टेल देम व्हाट आर द राइट थिंग्स टू डू, व्हाट आर द कैसे करना है उसको. नाउ मेक माई ट्रिप के लोगों ने स्मार्टली क्या करा है, इसको एक यूआई दे दिया. अब हम मेक माई ट्रिप की जगह स्काई स्कैनर यूज कर लेते हैं. राइट. देखो इस पे कोई वो नहीं आ रहा, इस पे कोई ना एकदम कोई आपके सामने पॉपअप नहीं आ रहा, तो इसमें सर्च कर लेगा वो. तो इसमें जाके यहाँ पे वेबसाइट को चेंज कर देते हैं. ठीक है. अब मैं स्काई स्कैनर के लिंक की जगह इसको ये भी बोल सकता हूँ कि आप स्काई स्कैनर पे जाओ, तो वो गूगल पे जाके अपने आप स्काई स्कैनर ढूंढेगा. इसके बाद वो भी करते हैं, बट लेट्स जस्ट डू दिस फॉर नाउ. So my hands are here. I'm not controlling my computer. The entire power is given to an the agent. See, ये स्काई स्कैनर की वेबसाइट स्मार्ट है. उन्होंने वो करके रख लिया, उन्होंने अपने आप को वो कर लिया, बचा लिया इससे. अब मैं इंटेंशनली ह्यूमन होल्ड करके यहाँ पे आपको दिखा रहा हूँ. देखो इसको इसने पकड़ लिया कि ये एआई है. इसने अपनी एआई एजेंट की वेबसाइट को अलाउ ही नहीं कर रखा. देखो ब्लॉक कर रखा है एआई एजेंट को इसने, स्काई स्कैनर ने. सो वी कैन डू नथिंग ऑन इट. It will just fail. So I'll show you the steps of failing as well. So it just fails. See, it just opens up again and again, but it just fails. So these are the steps employed by Skyscanner actually, and not us. Right? Let's find another flight booking website, which will allow us. So now these websites are also smart, no? uh, okay, Execo. Let's search on Execo. Sure. Cool. So this is the link. I'll give that again to this. So Make My Trip has a pop-up, so it fails. Then Execo Skyscanner has a limitation because it's just not open, allowing the AI agents to go to the website. Then we're trying with Execo now. My hands are here. I'm not controlling it in case you are just looking at it. Right. So now it has the access to the search bar. Now it can just go and write some things. See, it is writing by itself. It is writing by itself. New Delhi, whatever it is trying to do. Let's see. I'm also seeing in front of you. मैं भी देख रहा हूँ कि क्या हो रहा है. Yeah. See, now it wrote by itself Delhi. My hands are here. So basically, if you give it the complete instructions, it will just do it. अब देखो इसने गलती ये कर दी कि इसने यहाँ पे from में वो लिख दिया. यहाँ पे दिल्ली लिखना था. अब मैं भी देख रहा हूँ आपके साथ क्या कर रहा है. But दिस विल, मैं आपको जान के गलती करवा रहा हूँ इससे, ताकि आपको समझ आए कि इंस्ट्रक्शंस कैसे देने हैं, जो आप टास्क वहां पे दे रहे हो वो कैसे देने हैं. इसके बाद आपको बताऊंगा अच्छे से टास्क कैसे देने होते हैं एंड हाउ डू यू मेक दीज एजेंट्स वर्क just like the way you like, right? So we'll talk about that, but let's just see what it is trying to do. So हैदराबाद गाजियाबाद से कहाँ से बुक कर ली फ्लाइट इसने, but let's just see. It's very amazing to see that an AI is controlling my computer and taking decision sorts by itself. Why it is going to Chennai? I don't know. So selected third, but again, I don't know what it is doing. I don't know. Let's just see. Oh, it searched flight from Ghaziabad to Chennai. For what reason? I don't know. So now this pop-up come. Now the entire system will fail. So this is how you give a bad prompt to a system, to an AI agent. So though the repository is very very simple, though the repository that you are seeing is very very simple, but important part is that you have to give the right task. You have to give it the right task that this is what you have to do, and you have to give that in steps. How do you give right tasks? So basically, is it visible? Is the entire thing visible? Am I audible or am I not audible? Hello, am I audible? I am, I guess. Cool, cool, cool. So basically, this is how you give bad task to GPT. Now, how do you give right task? So basically, if the task is this, I'll go to Chat GPT simply. Right? I'll go to simply Chat GPT. Then I'll ask, this is my task. Now I want you to break it down in simplest steps for a browser AI agent so that it doesn't makes mistake. No, give me just 5 steps. अब मैं इतना बड़ा इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं दे सकता. So I am just saying give me just 5 steps. 5 crisp steps. Right? So this is how you give instructions. So somehow you can just ask and chat GPT, ask to chat GPT what are the right steps. Now let's give this instruction instead of our instruction. Right? So this is how we do it. Now let's just go and try it once again. And now hopefully we'll see better results. But let's just try in front of you. So basically, we are breaking down the entire steps, entire one task into 5 simple steps so that a browser agent can use it. It's still selected Ghaziabad. I don't know. Maybe the Ghaziabad has Delhi name. I think that's the problem. But let's see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically, the Ghaziabad has Delhi name, but it's selecting Srinagar now, which is good. Oh, it doesn't. It didn't select it Srinagar. Bad. सर टू तो चूज करो इसने टू चूज ही नहीं करा हुआ है so it's now it's again coming to two. What? So whatever it is doing we can actually see that in the uh, thing. We can actually see that. So this is what we can see. These are also instructions given to AI agent. So whatever is happening behind the scenes, you can actually see it here. Step 1, step 2, step 5, step 6, step 5. So this is the basic instruction. I think it's, is it done or something? Oh, it's done. I don't know how they did that, but uh, oh, it said it did it. But let's check. So this is a, so after that the agent has completed this task, it will give us a UI, it will give us a GIF for that as well, so that we can see and actually check that task, right? So this is how it is doing it, right? Input Srinagar, input this is doing. So yeah, this is how we do the entire thing. So this is the GIF that is created. Let's just see what it is doing. Right? I don't know. I don't think it's completed the full task, but this is how you do it. Yeah, it failed. It failed badly. So this is the problem with AI agents right now. But this is what I wanted to teach you. Uh, Now let's try two or three more use cases. Let's just so basically, if I have to summarize the entire thing for you before going to the next stages, that for browser agents we are using browser use. For browser use, these are the four simple steps. First of all, you have to uh, give this importing this, then there's an open API key, then there's an importing the model, then there's initializing the model. You can use anything, DeepSeek, any open source, closed source model, whatever you want to use, you can use here. Then you have to give the task, then task, after that you have to initialize the agent, and that's it. For task, there are two simple steps. Either you can give it in very, very simple steps. If not, what you can do is you can go to ChatGPT and ask it to break down your entire task into five simple steps so that the browser agent is able to understand it very, very properly. So this is the entire summary. Now I'll just take up any example that you give me in the chat, or I'll take up one myself and then we'll go and use it. Uh, what do you want me to use? Any examples that you guys want me to? No, we cannot. No examples in which we can fast up the process right now. It's very, very slow. But what we can do is we can keep running that in parallel. So in my case, I do a lot of research with the help of browser agents on Perplexity and all these things. I have my methods, but since I'm teaching you very, very basic. But whole pointing, I'm doing research, so it just works in background. It just works parallelly, so that I can do something else, and it can just work by itself. That's what it has been doing, right? So any task that you want me to give, any task, uh, just write in the chat. I'll just do that in front of you. Any task that you want me to cover. uh, no task. Cool, I'll pick one. uh, Instagram comments, no, I have to do that. I think go to uh, go to Wikipedia, or go to YouTube and play a Virat Kohli video. Play a Virat Kohli test cricket video. Okay. Go to YouTube and play a play Virat Kohli test video with Australia. Right. So this is the task. Right. This is a very random task. I picked it very randomly. Now let's just try it. So now an AI agent opens by itself. Now see what happens, right? It opens YouTube by itself, right? And now since YouTube requires no sign in to watch videos, it just went there and just now it will just write up the query by itself. Virat Kohli test video. Cool. Now it searched it. It's all doing it by itself. It's taking decisions by itself. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So basically, it played the video, right? Now the task is completed. So this is how you do the task with the help of AI agents. Now the task is completed. We give the task, play the video. See, task completed successfully. So this is how you do it. This was a smaller task, so it was able to do it. So now that I've taught you what is introduction to what is AI agents. Now I've tried to build some apps with AI agents. I told you what are the problems with flight tickets right now. I told you this we didn't do because this requires giving me credentials for my Instagram, which is like not a good thing. Then I just picked up another video. I'll just pick that query and just write it here. Go to YouTube and play Virat Kohli playing Test in Australia. So this is what we did. Any instructions that you want me to take, I can take up any query that you sent me in the chat, and I can just do that in front of you. Right? Any query. Uh, I want to automate. I want to automate IPO DHRP analysis. What is that? Can you please write that query in like full detail? I can just pick that up from there. Like just please write that and give me more details about it. I can just do that. Okay, let's do something more crazy. Stock market. How do you analyze stock market in India? BSC, stock market, grow, stock market analysis. Cool. How do, okay, screener. ticker tape. Okay, let's go to screener and let's just say any company, Reliance Industries. Okay, let's go. Let's say you go to screener and search for Reliance because we are just trying to analyze a stock. So basically, stock analysis is still not available. Let's say you want to do some analysis with the help of AI agents. No, it cannot do that. But what it can do for you is you. So basically, what you're asking is a part of this part. You have to build a multi-agent team. So basically, you have to ask this agent to go to any website, fetch up latest data from there, and bring that data to you. After it has brought the data to you, द ब्राउजर एजेंट का काम यहाँ पे खत्म हो गया. पहले ब्राउजर एजेंट का काम सिर्फ ये है कि आपको डेटा ला के दे दे. डेटा लाने के बाद आपको कोई और एआई लगाना पड़ेगा, चैट जीपीटी लगाना पड़ेगा उसका एनालिसिस करने के लिए. सो ब्राउजर एजेंट का काम है आपके लिए रिडंडेंट काम करना. तो ये काम अगर आप उसको बोलोगे एनालाइज करने की तो एनालाइज नहीं करेगा. जैसे इस केस में अगर मैं बोलूँ कि रिलायंस का डेटा ला के मुझे दे दे तो वो दे सकता है. तो लेट्स ट्राई गिविंग इट. go to screener and find me रिलायंस. स्पेलिंग का देखना पड़ेगा हमें. स्पेलिंग देख लेते हैं एक बार रिलायंस की एग्जैक्ट. वैसे मुझे पता है बट ठीक है फिर भी. ये होती है ना. हाँ यही होती है. राइट. एंड फाइंड मी रिलायंस स्टॉक प्राइसेस. Cool. So this is what we want to do it. Like let's just go and just try. Cool. सो बेसिकली आपको इसमें कुछ चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना है जो कि आपको मैं बताऊंगा. तो देखो ये स्क्रीनर पे चला गया अपने आप. अब ये देख रहा है कि कहाँ पे टाइप करना है, क्या करना है. अभी सर्च फॉर कंपनी में रिलायंस लिखेगा. हाँ देखो रिलायंस लिखा है इसने. अब देखो रिलायंस पे आ गया. सो बेसिकली अब देखो पूरा पेज को एनालाइज करेगा कि क्या करना है. उसके बाद मेरे को यहाँ से डेटा ला के दे देगा. ऐसे आपको 10 वेबसाइट से अगर डेटा ला के देना है तो इसने देखो डेटा ला के दे दिया मुझे. इसको मैं अभी आउटपुट नहीं कर रहा, प्रिंट नहीं कर रहा, बट इसके डेटा को आप प्रिंट करके एज अ इसका जो आउटपुट होगा वो अगले किसी मॉडल का इनपुट हो सकता है. सो बेसिकली दीज आर द थिंग्स दैट यू कैन डू एंड योर टास्क कैन बी लॉन्ग. बट ये बात का ध्यान रखना है कि जब आप इसको लंबा टास्क दो, बहुत जो मतलब 15 मिनट तक चलेगा, 20 मिनट तक चलेगा, आधे घंटे तक चलेगा, तो आपको इसको सिंपल स्टेप्स में ब्रेक डाउन करना है. ठीक है. सो दिस यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड. अब आपको एक चीज मैं इंपॉर्टेंट यहाँ पे बता दूं कि जब भी आप इसको ऐसा टास्क दोगे तो आपको ये ध्यान रखना है जिस भी वेबसाइट के बारे में आप इसको बता रहे हो, ठीक है, उसमें ऑथेंटिकेशन नहीं होना चाहिए. सो बेसिकली ऑथेंटिकेशन होगा तो ऑथेंटिकेशन मांगेंगे, तो आप ऑथेंटिकेशन अभी कर नहीं पाओगे. ऑथेंटिकेशन करने का अलग तरीका है इसमें. अगर आपको करना है तो ब्राउजर यूज के अगर आप डॉक्यूमेंटेशन में जाओगे तो यहाँ पे आप देख पाओगे सेंसिटिव डेटा करके एक टैब है. तो सेंसिटिव डेटा में आपको अपना एक नया पैरामीटर बना के ऐसे देना पड़ेगा अपना डॉक्यूमेंट. ऐसे अपना क्रेडेंशियल्स देने पड़ेंगे. यहाँ पे देखो अपने से एक्स नेम पासवर्ड दे दिया हुआ है, एक्स नेम ये दे दिया हुआ है, यूजर नेम ये है, पासवर्ड ये है. तो ऐसे आपको अपने यूजर आईडी और पासवर्ड देना पड़ेगा, तब जाके वो लॉग इन करेगा उसके अंदर और तब जाके होगा. तो बेसिकली ये काम आपको ऐसे करना पड़ेगा. अगर आप नहीं करोगे तो फिर वो लॉग इन नहीं कर पाएगा, वो फंसा रहेगा वहां पे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं ये क्वेरी आपको चला के दिखाता हूँ. ठीक है. अब इसमें मैंने पासवर्ड नहीं दिया है बट आपको मैं चला के दिखाता हूँ जान के कि होता क्या है. ठीक है. अब देखो क्या होगा. अपने आप पासवर्ड पूछवर्ड अपने आप करता रहेगा, कुछ ना कुछ फंसा रहेगा वहीं पे. सी व्हाट हैपेंस नाउ. See it opentext.com. Now since we have not given any password, it will just try with random password and just fail, right? See, ये आ गया. अब देखना. Right. See, I have not given any username or something, so it is just typing in. I've given X name or X password, X name, but ये सारा उधर से वो था. So इसे अपना आप ट्राई करेगा और फेल होगा. It's failed. So basically, this is what it's trying to do, and now I have no control over it, right? So whole point being that you have to give your credentials here in case you want to log in with and you want to log in. So this is how you do it. This is how you make simple browser sensitive agents. Right? It's just simply this for 10 lines of code, 10-20 lines of code, and you can just build anything, any task that you want to automate in this. Any task in your entire काम जो आप भी करते हो उसमें आपको कुछ भी काम को automate करना है. So you can use these browser agents and it will help you automate your entire work and do the redundant work for you. But keep in mind, this is a very, very nascent stage for browser agents and you will not be able to automate your complete task with full precision. So give it the task जो आपको लगता है कि हाँ इतना important, इतना पूरी चेन में इतना important नहीं है कि हाँ इसको browser agents अभी कर सकता है. But now I wanted to teach you that how do you build these browser agents, right? So this was the step where I have taught you we have covered all these things till now, right? These are the steps where we have covered all these things, right? Now I'll show you how to build a multi-agent team. Now this was a standalone, ये अकेला एक सिर्फ ब्राउजर एजेंट था. अब मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा इस ब्राउजर एजेंट्स को टीम में कैसे यूज करना है. सो एक तो ये हो गया, मैं आपको 5 एआई एजेंट्स की टीम दिखाऊंगा जहां पे आप इसको यूज कर सकते हो, ठीक है? सो आपको मैं चला के दिखाता हूँ. सो दिस इज द एआई एजेंट दैट आई बिल्ट फॉर माय कंपनी. आप इसको नहीं वो कर पाओगे, बट लेट मी शो यू समथिंग. I think that would be interesting for you to see. Streamlit run. आपको मैं एक बार चला के दिखाता हूँ, फिर आपको बताता हूँ ये करता क्या है और कैसे बनाया मैंने ये. हाँ, सो बेसिकली देखो ये चीज है. सो मेरे को अपने काम में, मेरे को अपने जॉब में करना क्या होता था, बेसिकली आई हैड टू राइट अ लॉट ऑफ ब्लॉग्स, एंड ब्लॉग्स are like super technical blogs. I have to read those blogs. So I had 5 steps in my entire blog writing process. First was to find some ideas from my personal feed. Second was to select some ideas based on what type of idea works, what type of idea doesn't work, because every idea that I select doesn't work. I have to select based on some market trend or some analysis or some kind of structure. Then this step is just speaking of the next. Then what I do is, for every idea that I select, I do research on Perplexity, Google, read more about it, so that what I have to know, मैं जान पाऊँ कि दूसरे लोगों ने क्या लिखा. Like I would know that what other people have written, right, about that topic, and then I just research about the code, research about what all analysis is being required. Then I write the blog myself, right, with the help of AI or with the help of myself, just human in the loop. I'll just write the blog. Then I'll post it on different platforms. So Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Medium. I'll post that blog on different platforms, right? So these are the 5 steps involved. So I wrote an AI agent which does the entire 5 tasks for me by itself. Like my role is just monitoring everything, right? So basically how it works is, I just press select start agent. First of all, a browser agent runs up. This browser agent runs up, select ideas from my Medium and Twitter. I have given my credentials. So this opens up my Medium feed, which is this. This opens up my Medium feed, which looks like this. So I have all these ideas. So it select 10, like it scrolls my entire screen, select up 10 different ideas or 20 different ideas. After that, the ideas were selected. Like after that, the idea was picked up. Some ideas are selected based on like market trends, whatever is happening in the industry, क्या हो रहा है, कैसे हो रहा है. Some ideas are selected. Then a Perplexity agent runs. A Perplexity agent does the research for me based on code, whatever is there, दूसरे लोगों ने क्या लिखा है, कैसे लिखा है, whatever other people have written. Then there's another agent which writes the entire code for me, writes the entire block for me. Then there's another computer use AI agent which basically takes my blog and just opens up my medium.com, say write, and just put out the entire blog here and put it as a draft. So this is the entire pipeline that I've written. So now in this complete pipeline, 2 steps, like this is a team of 5 AI agents, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out of these 5 AI agents, 2 AI agents are computer use AI agents, which are the initial idea agent, which opens up my Medium feed. Like this is my Medium feed and Twitter feed. It opens up my Medium feed, selects ideas from here. This is number 1 computer agent, and this is number 5 computer agent, where it opens up and just write different blogs for me. So these are the 2 different kinds of computer use AI agents. So when I was telling you that how to build a multi-agent team with these AI agents, I was saying the same thing. So basically, either you can build a standalone AI agent, which is this, or you can build a multi-team agent. So basically, in multi-team agent, आप उसका एक पार्ट या फिर 2 पार्ट ऐसे होंगे जो कि कंप्यूटर यूज को यूज करते होंगे, बट पूरा एजेंट की जो टीम होगी वो अलग अलग चीजों से बनी होगी. So this is how you build these AI agents. This is how you use them. I hope everyone knows. Uh, I will post it on YouTube, so don't have to worry about that. So basically, I am sending you something. So this is the link that I'm for adding password. This is the link where you have to go. Mm, uh, code is already there on quick start page of this website. I'm sending you the code for this. See, the code is already there. Whenever I post the video on YouTube, I'll put the code in the description, so you don't have to worry, right? So you can get the code here. It's very simple code, you don't have to worry about it. Very simple code. I've just copied it from quick start as well. I'm just showing you in action so that you guys can learn about it, right? I'll just put that in the description of the video as well. So this is how you build a multi-agent team. Now, how do you build this multi-agent team? This is a different use case, sure, but let me just run that in front of you and just show you. I don't think I'll be able to run this right now. Yeah, because it requires my Chrome browser to open, and there are a lot of tabs open. But yeah, sure, I'll just try to run that. I don't think it will work. Yeah, I don't think it's working. But okay, that's cool. Cool. So yeah, I have to cancel it. Give me a sec. Cool. So this is a very complex AI agent. There are like 5 steps involved. This is for another live stream because it will take a whole hour of a time to just explain me this how this is built. But this was the entire problem. This was the entire thing that I wanted to tell you, that either these agents can be a standalone agent. आप इसको अकेले से बना सकते हो, जैसे मैंने आपको बना के दिखाई कुछ AI agents, या फिर आप इसको किसी टीम का पार्ट भी बना सकते हो. ठीक है. सो मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, अगर मान के देखो कि मेरा एक मैनेजर है जो मान लो कि अगर आप किसी स्टार्टअप में जाओगे तो स्टार्टअप में पूरी एक टीम होती है. वहां पे हर बंदे का काम अलग है. तो मान लो 4 लोगों की टीम है, वो सिर्फ ब्लॉग लिख रही है, अलग अलग उनके काम है. ठीक है. अब इनको सबको 10-10 हज़ार रुपए मिलते हैं. अब मैंने सबका काम खा लिया, ये बना के एक पूरी टीम बना के मैंने सबका काम खा लिया. एक ये पूरा लाइक, एंड मैनेजर के पास एक डैशबोर्ड है, तो जब भी एक काम होगा होगा क्या कि यहाँ लिखा है डन डन डन. तो बेसिकली मैनेजर के पास एक डैशबोर्ड है, जैसे बंदे काम करके बताते हैं ना कि मैनेजर हमने कर लिया सर, अब क्या करें सर, अब क्या करें. तो ये पूरा जो प्रोसेस है उन्होंने पूरा ऑटोमेट कर दिया हुआ है. सो बेसिकली द एंटायर वर्क इज done with the help of AI agents, a team of AI agents. So this is how the world is moving to a more stage. एक अच्छे मतलब अच्छी या बुरी जो भी आपको डिसाइड वो तो आपको डिसाइड करना है, बट ऐसे ही दुनिया एक दूसरी जगह पे जा रही है जहाँ पे बहुत सारे काम जो थे वो ऑटोमेट हो रहे हैं. दैट्स व्हाई द जॉब्स आर बीइंग किल्ड. थोड़ी थोड़ी जॉब जो है किल्ड तो नहीं बोलूंगा, बट रिप्लेस हो रही है जो जॉब्स, वो इसी कारण की वजह से हो रही है. क्योंकि जो बंदा पहले लिखता था ब्लॉग, उसके एक अलग काम था, उसको कॉपी राइटर बोलते थे. अब उसका काम ही खत्म हो गया हुआ है. लाइक उसका काम कम हो गया, खत्म तो नहीं बट हाँ कम हो गया. एक बंदा पहले रिसर्च करता था, रिसर्च का काम ही कहाँ से खत्म हो गया, कम हो गया. अगर आप चैट जीपीटी या परप्लेक्सिटी पे जाके डीप रिसर्च कर दो, या आप डीप रिसर्च पे क्लिक कर दो और यहाँ पे कुछ भी लिख दो, मैं मान ही नहीं सकता कोई ह्यूमन भी कर सकता है इतनी डीप रिसर्च, क्योंकि इट विल गो टू डेप्थ्स ऑफ इंटरनेट एंड जस्ट फाइंड डिफरेंट ब्लॉग्स फॉर यू. सो बेसिकली आपको मैंने अब यहाँ पे अगर अगर मेरे को समराइज करना है, क्योंकि बहुत देर हो गई, आपको समराइज करना है, तो बेसिकली आपके लिए मैंने मल्टी एजेंट टीम बना दिया कैसे करना है. Now I want to tell you that how startups are being built using this, because I've just to cover this point as well. So basically there are a lot of startups that you can build, but right now if you are building a startup, I would suggest not to use browser use, because वो थोड़ा hang up करता है. एंकर ब्राउजर अगर आप कोई बिल्डअप कर रहे हो तो स्टार्टअप बिल्ड करने के लिए ये एक बढ़िया स्टार्टअप है, जो कि यस यू कैन डू एवरीथिंग, यू कैन डू yes it can use default browser as well. So in my case देखो, अगर आपको credentials देने हैं ना, तो 2 solution है. या तो जो आपको ने बताया credentials देने क्या वो दे दो. सेकंड solution is that you use your own browser, जिसमें पहले से सब कुछ लॉग देना है. उसके लिए अलग से कोड होता है कि आपको अपना ब्राउजर कैसे यूज करना है. सो इन ब्राउजर के लिए जो आपको मैं दिखा रहा था अभी जो AI एजेंट, इसके लिए मैंने अपना खुद का ब्राउजर यूज करा है. मेरे ब्राउजर इसलिए यूज करा है क्योंकि पहले से सब कुछ लॉग्ड इन है, लाइक एवरीथिंग इज लॉग्ड इन पहले से. तो मेरे को कुछ वापस से क्रेडेंशियल देने की जरूरत नहीं है. तो उसके लिए क्या करना पड़ता है, मेरे को अपना पूरा ब्राउजर सब कुछ बंद करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके वो चलेगा. अगर मैं नहीं करूंगा तो वो नहीं चलेगा. So this is how you build these agents. Like obviously you have to play around with them, you have to see how it works, how it doesn't work. But if you can build startups on top of it, go to Y Combinator. A good way to analyze it, go to Y Combinator companies page and just analyze computer use AI agent का जितना वो भी है, computer use आप यहाँ पे लिख के अपने आप सर्च कर लेना. बट मैं आपको कुछ स्टार्टअप्स के नाम बता देता हूँ जो ये ऑलरेडी कर रहे हुए हैं. एंकर ब्राउजर इज वन, ब्राउजर बेस इज वन, then browser use is one. So all of them are basically AI agent का startups that are building these entire things. How do you build a startup? Basically मैं आपको बोलूंगा कि स्टार्टअप बिल्ड करना इतना आसान नहीं है, बट अगर आपको बिल्ड करना है तो आप देखो कि आप कौन से प्रॉब्लम को ऑटोमेट करोगे. मैंने इसमें बहुत सारे पैसे गंवाए हैं अपने. मैंने एक पहले स्टार्टअप करे थे, वो नहीं चले थे, तो आपको बता रहा हूँ कि सही स्टेप क्या है. पहले आप मार्केट रिसर्च करो कि जो आप बना रहे हो वो बहुत सारे लोगों को जरूरत है कि नहीं है. जब आपको समझ आ जाए कि वो बहुत सारे लोगों को जरूरत है, देन आप सोचो कि हाँ इसको सॉल्व करने का क्या कोई आसान तरीका हो सकता है. आसान तरीका हो सकता है तो पहले वो अपनाओ. वाई किल अ मस्कीटो विद अ मशीन गन व्हेन यू कैन किल इट विद द हैंड्स, राइट. सो उसके बाद अगर आपको लगता है कि नहीं ब्राउजर यूज एक बहुत अच्छा तरीका है, देन गो एंड यूज दिस एंटायर थिंग, देन गो एंड यूज दिस. बट स्टार्टअप बिल्ड करने के लिए ये मत सोचो कभी ना, स्टार्टअप से आइडिया पे मत जाओ. आइडिया से देखो कि क्या क्या लग सकता है, क्या क्या सिंप्लीफाई स्टेप्स में लग सकता है, देन गो टू अ स्टार्टअप. क्योंकि दूसरे वे में आप बाउंड है कि आप फेल हो गए. ठीक है, आपकी किस्मत अच्छी हो तो बात अलग है, बट आप बाउंड हो के आप फेल हो गए. तो दैट्स व्हाई आई वांट यू टू गो थ्रू फ्रॉम अ गुड प्रॉब्लम टू अ स्टार्टअप, एंड नाइदर अपोजिट में नहीं जाओ कि आपने कोई टेक्नोलॉजी लर्न कर ली, उसके आपको लगता है कि इससे स्टार्टअप बनाऊंगा. ये एक बैड तरीका है. सो बेसिकली हाउ टू बिल्ड एन स्टार्टअप, दिस इज लाइक अ डिटेल्ड डिस्कशन. बट इफ आई हैव टू गिव यू सम पॉइंट्स, आई हैव टोल्ड यू दैट there are three browser ka different repositories that I told you for building these AI agents. Anchor is what you use for building a startup, right? Anchor is what you use them. एंड जो भी रिडंडेंट काम है, जैसे अगर मैं इसको बोलूं कि आप लिंक्डइन पे जाके मेरे लिए कनेक्शन रिक्वेस्ट भेजो, तो ये जाके मेरे लिए कनेक्शन रिक्वेस्ट भेज देगा. अगर मैं सिंपल एआई एजेंट को बोलूं, जो सिंपल आपके लिए मैंने बनाया था, इसको मैं बोलूं गो टू लिंक्डइन एंड इसको अपने क्रेडेंशियल्स दे दूं, या फिर इसको कहूं कि मेरा ब्राउजर यूज कर ले, तो ये जाके लिंक्डइन पे मेरे लिए ये काम कर लेगा. सो दिस इज हाउ इट वर्क्स, दिस इज हाउ इट लिंक्डइन पे कनेक्शन रिक्वेस्ट भेज देगा और आपके लिए डिफरेंट पेज पे चले आएगा. सो ये जो काम है रिडंडेंट वाले, वो ये कर सकता है अपने आप से. अगर आप चैट जीपीटी पे जाओगे, चैट जीपीटी पे भी सेम वो है ना, चैट जीपीटी का जो ओपन वो क्या है, चैट जीपीटी ओपन एआई कंप्यूटर यूज, राइट, ओपन एआई, right? So computer use agent ChatGPT also offers. You can just go and just see that right? ChatGPT also offers this, but this is obviously a different. It's not open source. Okay, but I have found that Anchor use is the best thing, right? So right now we don't have a UI for that. Operator is there, but it's not available in India, so we cannot use it. Let's just see. I don't think it's available. Oh, it's ChatGPT. It's with ChatGPT Pro. I don't have a ChatGPT Pro, so it is like very costly, $200 or something. So I would not. Yeah, $200. So I won't be able to pay $200 right now. So the simple step is that you learn, you implement this 10 lines of code, or you go to Kua or something that I sent you, the links that I sent you. So this is what was about today's session. Any comments, anything that you want to ask me? Please show us how to load the environment for Anchor browser. Uh, Load the environment in the sense. Can you please tell more about it? What does that mean? So this is the code I'm sharing you. This is the code. You can just go copy paste this code in the chat and just put out the API key and it'll work. Simple as that. Right? You don't have to like play around with it a lot. It's very simple. Like it's already there in docs. Quick start and quick code start. This is how you do it. And they have some example use cases as well. So you can just go buyer intent discovery, configuration collection, deep research. They have all these things. You can just go and search about it. So I think it would be a good go for everyone to understand. Right. So this was about today's live stream. I told you how to use browser agents. I built some basic browser agents with you. Plus, I showed you how to do this entire build a team of AI agents, how to do that, and I showed you what are the repositories that you use for building a production use case for yourself. Right, this was the entire thing. If you have any questions, please ask me, or we can just wrap up. Any questions? No questions at all. That's cool. Okay, have a good day, everyone. Thank you so much. Example of what? Yeah, you can do that. You can just try anything and just maybe just data scraping. Uh, what do you want me to do? MCP, MCP is useful. Yeah, we will have another live stream for that. But for this, I'll just skip that question because this is the AI agent particular focus thing. Yeah. For LinkedIn, you would have to use your browser. You have to use your browser. You have to set up some configurations, which I've already sent the link above. I'll post this video on YouTube. You can just go and check it out. Plus, all the relevant links, I'll just say that in the description of the entire video. Uh, for Google Maps, you can just go and just log in with Google and just use Google Maps. Would it be able to do that? I would suggest you to use Google Maps API because it is much more accurate. And for LinkedIn, I would suggest you to, yes, you can use this for LinkedIn as well because LinkedIn doesn't have a very good API. So LinkedIn, it can do that. Just go to just log into your browser or give your credentials to it and just say that go to LinkedIn, use these credentials, log in, and just whatever data you want to find it, and just say print that in front of me, and it will just run that run that for like 1 hour, and it will scrape like 1,000 leads for you. It can do that. But LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you can also use that if you want to use that. I think that would be much more relevant, LinkedIn Sales Navigator, because I use it all the times. So yeah, but cool. Let's just stop it. It's just going very much. But yeah, have a good day. Thanks everyone.